Hey there, welcome to prompt number 15, week. This one is probably going to be a little short. I didn't have a lot of time to record the voiceover, and the neighbors are home, so I'm having to record in less than ideal circumstances. So I apologize if you can hear any weird creaking or yelling. But anyway, let's get started. So after I saw the prompt being weak, I automatically thought of weakness, something that you have a hard time withstanding. At first I thought of someone shopping. It's kind of a trope for girls to be weak to a sale or something like shoes, but to me it didn't quite tell the story as well as I would have liked, at least from an illustrative standpoint. You wouldn't understand until you read the word prompt. So I retooled it to someone who just finished their workout for the day and on the way home passes by a pizza shop, one of those pizza shops that hand tosses their dough and has an almost theater viewing area for both people walking by and those dining in. Just for fun, I put the kid from the star prompt, as the one who was tossing the dough. I kind of like the idea of him being so into astronomy that he sought out a job to buy his telescope and thought, what if he worked there? Maybe he is unexpectedly good at it and he found a second love. From what I've read, it's an art to make good pizza dough, let alone learning to toss it. Anyway, so she's sworn off carbs and is eagerly awaiting her cheat day, but passes by this pizza place every day after her workout, and so she's having a moment of weakness. I didn't quite set this up right though, and you could say he is her weakness. The way she has her gaze and her hand looks like it's touching his. It almost looks like she's looking at him rather than the pizza. Either way it comes across. Hopefully the workout clothes ties the pizza as a weakness together. She could be in love with him, but pizza is her first love. What do you think, pizza or dude? So I really wanted to go all out on the brickwork and make it look really rustic. I've never really drawn something like this, and I usually just draw characters. But I've always liked the way old brick looks, especially in a theme decor, and a little bit more so recently. I like playing Sims, and when my past few families got enough money, I would set them up in studio loft-style houses to make it look like it was an old repurposed factory or a mill. At least that's what I try to make it look like. I probably should have drawn more pizzas, but I kind of got caught up in the positioning of the two characters and didn't think about the background affecting the story. I was able to fit in one, although it's probably not cooked yet. It probably would have been more effective as an illustration if I had drawn him pulling the pizza out of the oven and she was looking longingly at it. This isn't horrible, there's always something better, and I'm not disappointed with this layout, but it's just something I'll have to keep in mind for the future. So far, I'm enjoying Inktober this year. It can be rough, especially with the daily videos and finding time to do everything. I don't do Inktober to encourage daily drawing. I already almost draw all the time. I carry a sketchbook and pencil with me for when inspiration hits. I can scribble out ideas to work on later. I have a to-do list with 20 or more projects I want to do, not counting sketches and ideas for other sketches. I'm always drawing even if my hand isn't physically putting pen or pencil to paper. I decided to do Inktober to encourage me to draw something different. I wanted to focus on backgrounds and composition. Being able to tell a story in one picture is quite a challenge, and so far I'm happy with the results, even if I felt frustrated or disappointed trying to come up with an idea for the prompt or just trying to figure out how I was going to tell that story in one picture. I'd like to say Inktober has taught me something about time management. This is quite a daunting project and isn't really the kind of thing I will or could do on a regular basis. This is a one-time thing. I'll do Inktober again next year, but I'll probably only post videos once a week or once every 5 prompts just to ease the stress. I wanted to be able to get something relevant uploaded to my channel, to have a decent amount of content as a good foundation to starting the channel. Hopefully the content is interesting enough though. There's a lot going on in the background and I wanted to make sure the foreground didn't get overlooked, especially considering the main subject is supposed to be the girl. So focusing on blocking out things on her and adding more detail and shading to the brickwork in the front kind of helps with that. I actually really like what the Copics did for the brickwork. I was surprised how much depth it gave. I know it's just shading, but I just like how they look. I also tried giving the girl some black pants. I've always liked the look of a blocked out outfit. It's almost an inverted method of inking. You can use the white areas to show light, or just to show an area of separation. In this instance, I kinda used it to show her butt, and I'm not gonna lie, I worked hard on her butt and I wanted it to still be visible if I blocked out her pants. Blocking out her outfit, butt admiration aside, adds some visual character to the illustration. I've said it before in previous prompts, I like having things that keep the eye moving around the image. It might not draw the eye as much if it hadn't been blocked. Or maybe it would have since it is a butt. A nice butt. Alright, stop staring. It's rude. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any suggestions on content you'd like to see from me, leave it in the comments below. Hopefully I'll catch you tomorrow with the next prompt, Angular. Bye.